Hey,
for
here we
sharing the
are.
link. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Guys,
Hello.
hey, Tim over here in Malaysia, Elder in Peru, and we're just talking about uh, YouTube seems to have changed the way things work, and I'm confused.
Yeah. Today we will talk about the phrase get, how to use it. But I don't know if you know how is how to use the get word for in. No, I don't know, but I'm not sure if you know the rules
I probably
about
don't.
get.
I probably don't. I can tell you what's right and what's wrong. We'll go find a website with a list, and we'll talk about it. How's that?
Um, Okay.
We did that. We did that with
But you
a nasty word the other day, and unfortunately, the video died.
but you were telling me about your friend Frank.
Ah,
He
yeah.
he's yeah, he stay very pretty confused
This
with
guy
this
in
word.
Brazil, he's doing a lot of listening, a lot of reading, and he's going from like no English back in December. He wants to be basically fluent, really, really, really fluent by like September, I think it is. And he wrote to me today. The guy's so busy. He wrote to me today, and he's like, "I'm so confused. Can you help?" So, uh, Elder, you and I can talk about this. I've never gotten Frank. I don't think I never even had Frank on a phone call. The guy, I don't know, but he's pretty cool. So yeah, let's see what we can find. You said you were familiar with some phrases with get. What do you know
Yeah,
off the
I
top of
know
your head?
some. For example, the get is the same. For example, travel is the same. The word travel. For example, if you said, "I get by plane," I get by plane. I don't know. Sorry.
Nope.
Um. Yeah, it's incorrect. Yeah, it's incorrect. It's wrong. That is wrong. I remember that because I do it. How work this word get?
You were
If I
imagining.
say I get, no, I know because I remember this word because I working how is how is using this word. For example,
Oh,
I
okay.
remember this phrase. I get on well with something. I get
Okay.
on well. I get on
Yep.
well with something.
Let
Is
me get my notepad opened up here.
mm.
Shoot, what's the? Ah,
And also you can say I get home, right?
yep.
And then well,
But
where else?
usually that's past tense. Usually you'd be saying I got home.
I got home.
Oh, but yeah, I guess yeah. You say, hey, when I get home, I'll give you a call. Okay. Yep.
Mm, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I don't know. I don't know, but it's correct, right? I get it. I get it.
I
Get.
get it. Yeah. Yep.
I get it. I get it. I
Means you
get it.
understand. And right now I don't understand. What is my computer doing to me? Um.
For example, you can say get lost touch. Get in touch.
Getting what?
Get in get in touch. Get in touch with your friends.
Get
With your
in
friends.
touch. Touch.
Sorry. Yeah, get in touch with your friends
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yes. Yes.
and get lost touch with your friends. Where
Now
else?
you're mixing. Now you're mixing two different phrases. You can lose touch with your friends, or you can tell somebody, "Hey, get lost, get out of here, go away,
And get back, get back, get back touch. I don't know. Get back touch.
get
Get back
back in
touch.
touch, get
Get
back
back
in
in
touch."
touch with your friends. Get back
Yep.
in touch with your friends. Um, get
Uh-oh.
now. I don't know. I don't
Here comes
remember.
Kitty. Hi, Kitty. Row, 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 row.
Sorry, Tim.
Yeah.
Can you explain me? Can you explain me, or what word is used with get when the people is more difficult to found in the office? Get get him,
Get him.
get
Yeah,
him
that'd be.
down, get
But get
him touch.
well, you wouldn't say get in touch in the office. I don't. I mean, if it's your own office, if they're if they're at the bank, I'm trying to get in touch with the bank manager. Yeah, that makes sense. Get in touch is like somebody somewhere else. If they're in your house or in your office, get in touch is like trying to reach somebody on the telephone or get them on WhatsApp or Facebook or if they're in the office, you're like, where's Joe? Where's Joe? I got to find him. I got to find Joe. Where is he?
And word get is used for job. I get a job, right? I get a job.
There you go. That's better. Your pronunciation, man.
What's
Okay. Let's see.
I get a job. Get a job. Or
Job, not yob.
job. I get a job. Job.
Job.
Job. Okay, but the sentence is correct. I get a job. Job.
Yes. Yes. I
Hmm.
finally, I finally have a text note open, so I'm finally taking some notes here. Um, you just rattled off 15 things, and they were all really good. Um, so let me just add a couple more here. Um, well, there's other things too, like you can get a raise, get fired, get laid off, get up, get down, get around,
Yeah.
um,
Hmm.
get off. That one, I'm going to say get
Get
off
off.
too. Yeah, there's a few meanings of that one, and some aren't the most polite things. Um, let's see. Get help. Uh, you said get home earlier. Um, that's a pretty good list. I mean, that's not too bad at all. We can talk about these for a while, and then we can go look and see what other people want to tell us about. Um, but most of these aren't. Well, I guess they are sort of phrasal verbs. So okay, let's. Actually, I think I'm going to change this even larger. Let me make these size 20, 24. And I need to change my screen around so you can see what I'm looking at. So you said you thought about this. You've spent time on the verb get. You've tried to study this on your own.
I study some words, but not all. Not all phrases.
But you have spent time on this already, so it's not just my friend Frank. You've thought about this too.
Yeah, but not all. I said get a job, get back
Okay.
in touch, get
Okay.
lost. But I don't know all these phrasal verbs.
Okay. Let's see. Get pinch,
Sometimes, sometimes I'm confused. Get a rest.
rested.
Get arrested. Get thrown in hell.
Okay. So I don't know. We got 20 of these already. Let's talk about what we got. So get a job. That's not a phrasal verb, right? That's just get the verb with an object. Get is transitive. It needs an object. Here, the object is a job. So you're getting a job. That's just
In this case, is obtain. It's the same to obtain, right?
time.
Oh no, obtain.
Yes, obtain, to receive. Correct. To arrange.
Yeah.
To, yeah.
The same. I tell you. I told you. The teacher teaching us our us a nosotros.
What, the teacher responded the same way?
For example, in this case, what is the sentence? Get a job. How is the verb get? Or what is the verb get in this case?
It's just it's just the simple verb get, to receive,
Yeah.
with an object. So you can get a job, you can get an apple, you can get a black eye, but it's just the word get with an object, with a it's a transitive verb that needs, it's an action. It needs something that you're getting. It needs an object, and in this case, the object is a job. But the second way to say that, if you get hired,
I'm not sure if this is a phrasal verb or it's only a get. The same.
Well, this one,
the first.
I have to admit, I had never heard of the phrase phrasal verb back in January. I had to go Google. So
Okay.
I'm not real good at this, right? The terms aren't important. Knowing the term phrasal verb doesn't help you speak English. It might help somebody teach you English. It might help in the process of learning. It's really good if I want to give you a test. If I'm a teacher and I'm in a school and I need to give you a grade, phrasal verbs are awesome. They're difficult. There's a lot of them. I can give you a test every day. I can give you a test 5 times a day on phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs are awesome if you want to test people. So
yeah, but
I think this one is a phrasal verb. Get is a verb. Hired is a past participle of, it's like an adverb, right? So get hired, I believe that qualifies as a phrasal verb. Get in touch would count, because here we got get, we got the preposition in. I think technically, a phrasal verb is supposed to be a verb with a preposition. So here we got a verb, get, preposition in, and that has another word with it. So this one happens to be get in touch. You can also get in trouble.
Yeah, I know this word.
Get in deep. Trouble. Okay. So anyway, get a job. get a job and get hired basically mean the same thing, more or less. Unless say maybe you're an electrician, maybe you are a landscaper. it's it's still really the same thing. If somebody says, "Oh yeah, okay, let's do that. $2,000, you'll do my whole front yard. Let's go." You just got hired, but it's not exactly the same thing. If you get hired at McDonald's, you're going to work there and you get a paycheck and all that kind of stuff. If the landscaper gets hired, the landscaper's got a business and they basically got a chunk of work. They don't get another paycheck and another paycheck, right? Whatever they arranged, that's it, and they're done. They're not. They're just getting hired to get a bit of work done, and then that's over. So let's move these around a little bit. Okay, so get in touch and get back in touch. So that, to me, that's got a sense that there's somebody that's not where you're located. They're somewhere else. And you want to be able to talk with them. You need to set an appointment, or you've got to get a message to them. Your cousin's at college and you haven't heard from them in 2 months. Your Aunt Betty in Oklahoma that you haven't talked to in 2 years. That's get in touch.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
Okay. And get back in touch. Get in touch is kind of, you can use it for both cases. You can get in touch with somebody you've never talked to, you don't know. You can get in touch with your Aunt Betty. Okay. But if you're getting in touch with your Aunt Betty, it makes more sense to say get back in touch, because you know Aunt Betty. You just haven't talked to her for a while. So if I say I'm going to get in touch with Aunt Betty, people might be confused. They're like, well, isn't that your aunt? Get in touch has a sense of getting a hold of somebody that you don't know, or contacting somebody that's somewhere else. So if I say I'm going to get in touch with my Aunt Betty, some people will say, "What? Haven't you met her?" Makes sense? Because
sorry.
Okay.
I have problems. I don't understand.
Okay. Part of the meaning of get in touch. It's like it's establishing something. It's starting something. It's starting a conversation. And there's kind of two meanings of it.
For example, yeah, the same situation about us. Get in touch.
If it's you and me, people know that we talk, and it's just, hey, I couldn't get you on the phone. I couldn't get in touch with you yesterday. And that just means I called, you didn't answer. I left voicemail. You messaged me on WhatsApp. We kept missing each other.
Yeah, there is a way I get in touch. Yeah.
But then if you're talking about somebody you don't know, there's another way that get in touch. Another meaning is I'm trying to get in touch with this person I've never met. So I got to get in touch with a lawyer to take care of my property, my house. I got to get in touch with a doctor because I got this thing on my eye. I got to get in touch, or get a hold of. Did I put that one on here? Get a hold of.
Wow.
It's so easy to come up with another 30 of these things without any effort. So what I was just trying to say is, if I tell you I'm trying to get in touch with my Aunt Betty, partly it depends how I say it. The way I just said it, you might very easily respond, but it's your Aunt Betty. What do you mean you're getting in touch with her? Don't you know your Aunt Betty? Or haven't you talked to her in a couple of years? What do you mean? It kind of has a sense of talking to somebody you've never met as well.
Talking has never what?
Talking to someone you've never talked to before. So basically meeting a person for the first time.
The get in touch, get back in touch.
Well, get back in touch, then you know the person. Definitely you know the person. And you're connecting again. But get in touch, like, can mean you're meeting, you want to meet somebody for the first time. It's subtle. It's subtle. It's all how you say it. People will interpret what you say differently depending on how you say it. So that's enough. If you want to ask about that, we could spend an hour on that, on get in touch, get back in touch, get a hold of. Seriously, we could spend an hour just on those things, going through examples if you wanted. Okay, get in trouble. Do you ever get in trouble?
Yeah, I have idea what is a get in trouble.
Do you get in trouble? Are you a bad boy?
I don't remember I get in trouble.
Oh, you're so innocent.
No, I never stayed in trouble. I know a bad boy.
You don't stay in trouble. You get in trouble.
No, I never get in trouble. I never get in trouble.
Okay.
I get in trouble when I was a child because I fought. What is the past of fight? Fought. Yeah, because I fought with my classmate in school. And then I get in trouble with him, with her parents. My parents and her parents.
Her parents. You're fighting with girls. That's interesting.
No. His parents.
Oh. Yeah. Cuidado.
No. How I fight with a girl? No, with a guy.
Hey. To each his own. Some people do things differently. I gotta, you know this, I gotta feed Kitty. Kitty came in, and Kitty's been sitting over here waiting for me to feed him for 5 minutes. So let's go feed Kitty. Meow. Kitty says, meow. Hi, Kitty. Oh, let's see. I got to shut off my screen share. Meow.
Okay.
Okay. Are we back? No, not yet. Let's see. There, that's better. Okay, so here's Kitty. Here's Kitty. Meow. Oh, I didn't have to put any new food on the ground, on the table, or on the plate. All I had to do was come over here and pay attention, and now he's going to eat.
Okay, Tim.
Yeah.
Um, ah, sorry for today. I have a few times.
What's that?
I have a time. Today I don't have enough time for a long video call.
Ah, okay. We got to be quick.
Yeah, because.
Okay.
But not very quick because I don't understand some phrases.
Well, let's just go through them. I don't think we're gonna give everybody like a full idea, but let's make people aware that these things exist. If you're having trouble someday, I mean, you can look these things up real easy, right? They're no problem. You can look them up in any dictionary. You can find people on YouTube talking about this stuff. I think let's just list a bunch of stuff. So maybe let's just go through these faster then. So you said you did get in trouble. So here's a question
Yeah,
for you.
I get in trouble with the child. Okay.
Do you know what it means to get in deep trouble?
In deep trouble, if I translate, I say that deep is when the surface below under pressure, deep.
Yep.
And then, but I don't know if it is a phrasal verbs getting deep. I don't know what is that.
Okay. So getting deep kind of means you really get stuck into something, and not the British have got a phrase to get stuck into. This not the British sense. So maybe a friend called you and said, "Hey, can you help with something?" And you're like, "Oh, sure." And you go to coffee, and they start telling you a story, and they say, "Well, could you go to this doctor with me, or could you go to this lawyer with me?" And you're like, "Okay, I can do that." So then 2 days later, you guys go and you go to the lawyer, or you go to the doctor, and then it just starts getting complicated. You're just getting in too deep. You're getting in too deep. It's too complicated.
Maybe it is something like that. To you said, people need a friend to go to the hospital.
Well, that'd just be an example. Somebody asks you to do a favor, to go with them, and that sounds okay. And then you get there to the hospital, and it seems okay, but then it gets messy. Then it gets to be
Sorry,
complicated.
the word messy is new for me. What is that? Messy.
Really?
Messy.
Okay. I don't know the word in Spanish at this moment. Not organized, just crazy. Like my table. Have you seen my table? My table is messy. Actually,
Yeah, okay, yeah, I know this word. Sorry,
my
because you.
bookshelf is messy. Okay, my bookshelf
Yeah,
is
yeah,
messy.
yeah. I remember that word, mess.
Okay.
I mess up. I mess up. But you say messy, and then
Well,
what's that?
that's different. That's different again.
Yeah.
That's another phrasal verb. Okay, so If you're getting in too deep, it basically means it's just getting messy and sticky, and I shouldn't be here. I should not have gotten involved. I'm stupid. Why did I get involved? I got in too deep. Okay. Um,
Getting involved.
so that's different from get in deep trouble. If you get in deep trouble, that means you like really did something wrong. You really messed up, and maybe you're gonna end up getting arrested. Maybe you'll go to jail. Your parents, the principal calls and has your parents come visit school. You know, you're in deep trouble. You screwed up.
Screw
It's
up.
bad. It's bad trouble. Yeah, you screwed up.
Está desconectado. Sorry, team. I have problem with uh, my charge because my brother le está desconectándolo.
You've got trouble with what? What's disconnecting?
Where is? I don't know how to prove. How do you say about? ¿Cómo lo dicen? Conector.
Power or
¿Cómo se llama, Enrique? Cable de repartición. Enchufe o toma corriente. Toma corriente.
corriente is power. Okay.
No, toma corriente, toma corriente.
Toma corriente. Okay. Power cord, I guess. I've never heard that phrase. Toma corriente.
No, for example, you have this in your, for example, for connect your laptop, for connect your charge.
To charge. Okay.
Your charge.
My charging cable.
Same. Yeah, same this, but it's more large.
Okay, well that is my power for my laptop, which I did just plug in. Okay, so your battery was getting low on your laptop. Is that it?
Yeah. No, because my brother disconnect this
I know.
charge. When I put this all the stuff of for work, my laptop and my cell phone, he disconnect this, the principal power, or you say this, the principal.
Yeah,
Toma corriente. Yeah, toma corriente. No sé.
toma corriente otra vez. Okay. I need to go live in a Spanish speaking place. Actually, I probably need to live in like 20 Spanish speaking places. You guys have all got different phrases, so the same thing happens in the United States. You can move 100 miles to another place, and they've got new phrases.
And this is toma corriente. Oh, can you see?
Yeah. So that are you talking? You're talking about the plug thing with that you can plug multiple things in.
Yeah, this put
Oh, okay.
put a charge, and this we said for this via toma corriente.
Okay. That is a power cord, or yeah. How do I say a multi-plug? I think I just say a power cord. You know, multi-plug power cord. I wonder if there's a better way to say that in English. I don't remember. Okay, so back to Let's see. Okay, so
Get
mess up, screw up, screwed up, messed up. So get lost. You know that one.
yes, I know this word for get lost. For
It's actually,
example,
yeah, go ahead.
what is get lost for those?
There's two meanings for it. So go ahead and tell me the one you want to tell me first.
Yeah, get lost is when you stay. For example, you stay in the forest, or you are get lost, and you don't know how to live out for this. Or sorry, I don't know if I explain correctly. Get lost.
Okay, yep, that's a simple meaning that you have gotten confused. You thought you don't know where you're at. You don't know where anything is. You don't know how to get to where you need to go. You don't know how to find people. You're you're up shit creek. You're up a creek without a paddle. You're lost.
Um, that's all. That's all. That's all. And get lost.
So
When do you
another, huh?
when you don't know a way, when you don't know way, you don't when you don't way and you don't know a way or the way.
Yeah. Um, estás perdido en sentido de no saber dónde estás, ¿no? A dónde tengo que ir, dónde estoy, qué
Yeah.
pasa. Google Maps isn't working. You know, your phone isn't working. You're lost. Another meaning of get lost is, hey, get lost. Go away. Get out of here. Get lost, buddy.
Here. Get out here. Get out here. Get
Out
out.
of
Get out.
out of
Get
here.
out here.
Out of here.
Out. Okay. Go away. The same. Go away.
Yep.
Mm.
Okay.
But this is a vice versa. Get out. Get out here is a vice versa.
It's what? Get a
Get
phrase.
out here is the vice versa. Is a vice versa of get lost.
Vice verse. It's a synonym. Yes. It's a synonym. Synonym. They mean the same thing. Yeah. Get lost. Get out of here. Get away. Get away from. Get away from us. So you can also say, get away from us. Get away from here. Get away from her. Get away from my car. What are you doing? Get away from my car. Leave my car alone. And quite often, about that point, you'd also be saying, hey, fuck off. Get away from my car.
Fuck off.
See, these things they work together. They work together. You know, these things they're friends. They work together. They help each other. It's good. Okay, so
Okay.
get a raise. Do you understand what that one means?
Mm, I'm not sure, but I know the word raise and the word get. But a
Okay.
raise is a go up,
Yep.
increase.
Yep.
But in this case, I'm not sure if this is the same. Get a raise, go up,
Well,
or
what's going up? If you get a raise, what's going up?
um, it's the same to go up or increase.
Well, it is, but it's kind of important which thing is going up. So what do you if you say that, what is going up? Is it a balloon? Is it the shade on the window?
But it is, I don't know
This
what's
phrase
going.
this phrase means you got more money. You got an increase in your salary.
Okay, get a raise, a money, get a raise money.
So you make $1,000 a week at work, and then you get a 5% raise, and you make $1,005 a week at work. Or I'm sorry, $1,050 a week.
Okay, okay.
So that's getting more money at work.
Get more money at work.
Okay.
Your salary,
Now,
your salary increase.
¿entiendes?
Get fired. No, but fire I know, but these phrasal verbs I don't know. Get fired.
Fired. I'm not hearing your D.
No, yeah, get fired. No, the verb is fire only.
Well, no, fired. Fired here is an adverb. It's not a verb. It's describing something. It's not an action, really. Um, this means you lose your job.
Lose a job. Get fired.
I wish my computer would stop helping. Okay. And get laid off?
That I never heard about that.
Really? Okay. This
Yeah,
is this
get
is
like
something this is something that's popular when the economy is bad. Um, a big company, you're here on the news all the time. Some big company laid off 2,000 employees. Uh, if you get fired, that usually means you did something wrong. There's a problem with you as a worker. But if you get laid off, that means there wasn't a problem with you. There was a problem with the company. There was a problem with the economics, with the financial security of the company, and they'd lay off. It really is the same thing. Somebody's losing their job, but the term is different because it doesn't imply that the worker was wrong.
There is
Mayonnaise? No,
get.
I best,
Yeah.
okay.
Y- you are the sounds of my brother.
I hear cartoons.
No, he's playing a video game. No.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Uh, so do you understand how get laid off is different from getting fired?
Something, but not all. But you have problem or get like
Okay. Okay, so let's go again. Get up. I think you know that one.
yeah, I know this word because it's the action. You only always you need to get up
Yes.
out of
Right.
bed.
Unless you're depressed, then maybe you sit in bed all day. Yeah. Correct. It's basically get out of bed. Okay. How about get down?
Uh, for example, in a simple e- in a simple example, when you stayed up on the stair and then you need stayed below the stair and then you said get down the escalator, get down escalator.
Okay. You like the word stay a lot. You use the word stay in places it's not supposed to be used. You mean ladder. I know what you mean. You mean ladder, not stairs, not escalator. Yeah. So
Mm,
right, if you're up on the ladder and you're fixing a light, uh, and then you're like, oh, I forgot the screwdriver. You get down off the ladder, you get the screwdriver, you climb the ladder, and you go back to fixing the light. Yeah, exactly. So, uh,
and then you get
climb
down.
down, get off of something, um, get closer to the ground. Okay. And there's another meaning for get down. Have you ever heard about getting down to the music?
No, never.
I think it. I'm not sure when they first started using the term. They used it quite a bit in the '70s with like disco and stuff. Get down, boogie with it. So there's actually a song, Get Down to It. Um, and actually, Get Down to It is an expression too. So get down to it. Let's see. Let's see if I can find this. Get down to it song. Yeah. Yeah, baby.
But you don't write.
Hang on.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this is have you heard that song? Do you know? Get down on. Okay, that's get down on it, not get down to it. Get down on.
Never heard
Get
this
down on it.
70s.
Okay, so I think that's homework. You need to go listen to Kool and the Gang. Get down on it. That's a good song. That's a good song. Okay, so get down to it. I realize that's another good phrase. Get down to it basically means get to work. Stop messing around. Stop messing around. Get to work. Focus. Okay.
Okay.
So maybe we had a meeting at 8 a.m. or maybe, even class. Sometimes you go to class and like for 5 minutes, the teacher's like not focused. And you could be like, hey, teacher, could you get down to it, please? What's the lesson today?
Get down to it. Stop messing around and get. And I know about get around. Get round.
Okay. Tell me.
Is a walk around.
Yep. Okay. How about get around?
Yeah. Physical.
How about get around to
Get
it?
around. Yeah, it doesn't. No, I never hear it.
Okay. It's kind of like get down to it. Get around to it is, let's say, you had to go to the doctor because, like I said earlier, I've got this thing on my eye and I haven't gone to the doctor. Right? I haven't gotten around to it. I haven't gotten around to going to the doctor. So I really do need to get around to that. I gotta stop doing other things and actually do that task. So it's kind of like get down to it. Get down to it though is it's more of an immediate thing. We're sitting here, we're talking, but we're not talking about the right things. Get around to it is kind of like we've had this task and it's been days or weeks or months or years and you haven't done it. Sometimes people will say, I always wanted to start a bakery. I just never got around to it. So last year I started my bakery. Okay. So it's like get down to it, but with much more delay. Months. Okay. Get off.
And
You should know this one.
I don't know if no, maybe it's
No?
a take off. Take off.
Nope.
Mm,
Okay, so one thing is somebody's on top of something. Somebody's on top of, on top of something. Get off of there. Okay. And there's another meaning, kind of a couple meanings. Okay, so another meaning is to really enjoy something. So I might say, so elder, so you really get off on electronic music, huh? I don't know what kind of music you listen to.
I'm listening about. I'm listening to music about only kind of music, all kind of music,
All kinds of
not
music.
one.
Okay. Um, well, to get off on something means you really enjoy it. It can also it can have a sexual meaning too, though. You can get off in a sexual sense. Okay, we'll leave that alone.
Sexual.
You can look that up on the Urban Dictionary or whatever. It's probably in the Collins Dictionary if you look it up. So some people really get off on chocolate chip cookies. But to get off, yeah, that's a sexual dealie. It's kind of that's okay.
Get
Get help.
to organs.
Get help.
Uh,
How do I say that without using another phrasal verb?
get assistance.
Yeah, I'm going in circles trying to explain that one. So that's basically somebody's going to help. Okay, so you said earlier, you said get home.
Yeah, it's the same comeback. No.
But we don't say that in English.
Arrive home, right? Uh-huh. But is get back, come back, came back home.
Well, get home and come home have two different senses. Get home is you're going to home. Come home is you're okay. So let's see. Get home
No, come back is
meant
a sector.
home. Come home. Uh, so this is a matter of where are you? So if you get home, you're outside and you're going to the house. If you come home, you're at the house and you're talking to somebody that's not at the house and you're saying, hey, come over here. Come join me. Come home. So to say this one, you have to be in the house to say this.
No, Yeah, I understand all these phrases about come home and get home. But
Okay.
I say you come back home.
Come back home is the same as this.
Same this. I think it's the same to my teacher said to me come back is the same to return. Come
Yep.
back.
Yep.
Yeah. In this case, get home is the same to come back home.
Effectively, yes, but technically, no. Technically, get home, you are not home and you're moving to the house. Come home, you are at the house and you're talking about somebody else also getting to the house. So you're talking to another person moving toward you. You are home and somebody's moving toward you.
Okay.
It's picky, but it's a real deal. Get pinched. Ever heard that?
No, again, never.
Okay. To get arrested. To get arrested?
I never get arrested. I never get arrested because I say to you I have a problem, but I know I am a child,
Bad,
but I
bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? So you know what get arrested means. Okay. The police pick you up, put handcuffs on you, throw you in jail. Okay. Um, get thrown in jail.
uh get thrown in yeah. Yeah, is cárcel. Do you know the word in Spanish
Jail.
cárcel?
Jail. Yes.
Yeah, maybe it
Or prison.
refers about this.
Or prison. Yeah.
Prison.
Prison. Prison. Okay. Do you have any idea what it means to get the book thrown at you?
Book on you. A space reserved of you, something like that. A
What's that?
space reserved. Uh, a space.
I cannot understand what you are trying to say right now.
Space. A file. A file reserved for a person.
Hombre, en español, por favor, que no entiendo nada de esto.
Okay. No sé no sé si, bueno, creo que se refiere a un espacio reservado para alguien especial.
Algo para alguien especial. Okay. No. Um, no, this doesn't have anything to do with like your special girlfriend or something. This, if you were thrown in jail, let's if you're thrown in jail, um, and then the next day you're going to see the judge, right? And maybe you'll go to trial, all that kind of stuff. But let's say you're being a real dick and the judge is saying, whatever, and you're talking back to the judge. You're you're just you're not you're disrespecting the judge. the judge might get tired and might throw the book at you. And what it basically means is you're going to get in a lot of trouble. So let's say the police picked you up and whatever, you were breaking into a house, you broke a window, you climbed into a house, you took a few things and you left. Okay, well, if you get the book thrown at you, the police might say, okay, so breaking and entering, you broke your curfew, um, grand theft because you stole over $1,000 worth of things, contributing to the delinquency of a minor because you had a 16-year-old drive you away in a car. So the judge could just charge you with breaking and entering, or they could charge you with like 4 things. Getting the book thrown at you means people like charge you with all kinds of things. So this is
getting charged with uh,
what's this? I don't need that on my screen. Go away.
can you scroll, please?
Scroll. I guess I can.
Uh,
Okay, so that one's not real popular, but you'll hear that in movies. You'll hear it if you're watching police shows. You'll hear that. So that one's kind of obscure. That's not a real common thing. You don't hear that very often. Get away with something. Get away car. Okay, so have you heard about a getaway car?
no, but I get away, get away, getaway car. Never, I never hear it.
Okay. You don't watch enough movies.
But getaway, yeah, but getaway car, no.
Okay. People that do bank robberies quite often have somebody in a car outside waiting, and that's the getaway car. So they get the money from the bank, they run out the door, and they jump in the car and they try to run away and stay away from the police. So that's a getaway car. To get away with something, you've heard of that.
Yeah, it's the same to live.
No, that's just get away. To get away with something is different.
Uh, stay in a relationship to something and then you need to leave
You
also.
don't leave. Yeah, you might get away with something in a relationship. Um, uh, to not get caught, not get in trouble. So if you're in a
Uh,
relationship and you cheat on your partner and they don't learn about it, you might get away with it. You might get away with cheating. You might not get caught. Um, or even if you're cheating, maybe you tell your spouse, "Oh, I I I slept with somebody else," and they might say, "Okay, you're honest. You told me." Okay, and then you might get away with it. You might not get in trouble. So that's getting away with something.
I understand. So.
Okay. Well, I'm actually really more interested in just having people sort of being aware of this stuff. And this is just a few. This is what, 20? Let me just go look quickly on a couple websites.
Okay.
I searched earlier. Let's see. I need to change this. Okay, and then I need to go to my browser window. Which one? I guess this one. Let's see. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So let's see. This is a language site, so blah, blah, blah. Let's see how many to get at, to get away with, to get by, to get down, to get off, to get on with, to get out of, to get over, to get through, to get up to. Um, do you get it? He's getting dinner. I'll get the bill. Okay, so there's a few there we didn't talk about. How about over here? Get across, get along, get on with, get around, get at, get away, get down to, get on, get out of, get over. Okay, and then they're going to go through those more in detail. Cool. That's repeating. Get out, get over, get away with, get on with, get around to, get along with, get by. Get by, we didn't talk about. That's good. Get down to, okay. Repetitive. We didn't do too bad. We came up with most of these, right? Get up to, get on with, get over, get away with, get at, get rid of. We didn't talk about that one. Get out of, get off lightly. Okay. Get rid of, get off lightly. So this is like the opposite of getting the book thrown at you. You get punished very little. Um, get wound up. Cool. Yeah. Good deal. So we came up with a good list without looking at any websites. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I know this website is uh once I stay in this website when I look for about it, phrasal verbs. When I look,
Well, there's definitely some bad websites, but um, that's part of learning how to learn. Is figuring out which websites to actually listen to. Some people got
okay,
some people got some pretty silly stuff on their websites. Just because it's written on a website doesn't mean it's true.
Yeah, but ¿cómo se llama? Antes buscaba Phrasal Verbs en esos websites antes para practicar antes.
Yeah. Um,
Um,
it's I again with these are the kind of things I think it's better to just read a list and be aware that they exist and not pay that much attention, not study. I mean, we actually spend a lot of time. Um, I think it's better like print a list of get and just read it, and then 5 days later, read it again. Just just so your brain sees, oh, that's right. There's this thing called get away with. I forgot about that. And then when you see it in a movie, you'll actually catch it, right? Because if you're not aware of the phrase, it might just run past your brain. You might not catch it. But if you read a list and it had get away with, and you read it 3 times, and then you watched one of these cop shows or something, your brain would be more likely to catch a person saying get away with. It's like your brain to perk up, go, oh, 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 let me pay attention.
yeah, but it's necessary also to need or to see the action for the phrasal verbs. Some phrasal verbs have an action, for example, come in, come out, figure out, and then if you need, if the phrasal verb have a picture, it's more easily when people learn.
Well, some people pictures don't do much at all. So you like pictures? Pictures help.
Yeah, uh, for more phrasal verb because I see the phrasal verbs when the picture and then that is it and then it's more familiar with me.
Okay.
Uh,
A lot of I don't go look for those things, but a lot of people do post those on Facebook and things. Yeah, there's some really good stuff to help with. I like sometimes you see those ones they got like 8 boxes, and it's uh, run into, run away, run over. Uh, yeah, I'm running out of run, but yeah, I those are good. Those are good.
yeah, it's good. It's good. Okay.
I think we're done. I think this is it for today.
Yeah, it's all for today. I have maybe the video is a 1 hour. Or I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
It's an hour and a half again
it's
almost.
an hour half. Okay.
It's almost an hour and a half again. Yep. I talk a lot.
Okay.
I talk a lot. If you want me to talk less, you're going to have to take control. You have to be the director. You should interview me. Just no, okay, stop. Nope. Next question. Maybe you should,
Mm,
maybe we should try that. You could interrogate me instead of letting me talk. Maybe we'll try that tomorrow.
uh, yeah. Okay. Okay. I prepare my interview for you.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But I need to imagine. Imagine. How to pronounce imagine, imagine, imagine?
Imagine.
E or
Yeah,
imagine.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Imagine.
Imagine,
Yep.
imagine, 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 imagine,
Más o menos, sí.
imagine. Yeah. I need to imagine for you. How is your life? How are your parents? How many? And I don't know, but I prepare the interview for you.
Okay, that sounds good.
Uh, that's all for today, right?
I would say
Or
so. Yeah, all done. Time for me to get some breakfast finally. It's kind of late. No breakfast yet.
Yeah. No, I not having my dinner yet.
You have Oh, what time? Well, it's 9 o'clock for you. What time do you have dinner usually?
Uh, for example, um, always we will. Sorry. I have a dinner. I have a dinner at 8 p.m.
Okay.
before video call. For example, yesterday we had a video call. We had a video call from to 5 to 7, and then I need a dinner before
Hmm.
that. But
Uh,
today I'm dinner like
I think you meant dinner
I
after
have
that. Did you have dinner at
no
4:30 or
before
8?
8.
After the call. Después de la llamada.
I sorry I said you before, right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Maybe I
After.
maybe I heard you wrong. That might have been my mistake. I'm sorry. I think I heard you wrong.
No, I say before, not.
I'm trying to help.
Yeah, see you later.
Okay,
Um,
so is 8 o'clock, or I'm sorry, is 7 o'clock okay tomorrow?
7 o'clock. Yeah, okay.
Yeah? Okay, good deal.
Yeah, thank you.
Very cool.
Later.
Have a good one. Enjoy your dinner. Ciao, ciao.
Yeah.
Te logo. See you guys. Hey, if you guys haven't done so, come find me on YouTube and subscribe. If you go on YouTube and you search Fluent again, I think you'll find me. If not, you can find me on Facebook, send me a message, whatever. I can give you the link. Click the link below here. Uh, Subscribe. When you subscribe, YouTube will tell you when I'm live, when I've got new videos. So then you stay updated. Okay? Take care. See you guys. Ciao, ciao.